learn everything which is taught, know it, right, and learn it and memorize it for next time use. But for the newer students, they can do the same too. Like if they are at that stage or near that stage already, and they are understanding everything which is taught in the second part, that's perfect. But if they are not, then what should be the objective of the new students? What should be the objective? I think I touched on it the first day also, so I will say that again. So what is the objective of new students? The words that come in Quran very often, those words, at least you develop the vocabulary, because in a month or so we will change the second part. We will, at the end of the program is, or the plan is, when we reach the end of Juz 8, we will stop doing Surah Araf and we start, I'm not sure what it will be, but probably maybe the last 10 surahs of Surah Juz 30. So up till that time, we have what? Around a month.
Yeah.
Around a month. So in that 1 month, if the new students could develop the vocabulary, the general vocabulary, the words that come in Quran very often, in one ayah you will see them repeating themselves. If you could remember those words, then they will be very useful when we start doing those 10 surahs of last juz. Makes it clear?
Yes.
But that's the minimum thing. But if you have some background, and or maybe you are super intelligent, I don't know, right, and you can learn everything I'm saying, including the new stuff which you have never heard, that's all right too. That's great. So I don't want to be deterred by the complexity of the second part, or feel like this is not the thing I want to do. So that was a concern that some of us may decide not to continue with the class. Maybe they will become afraid of the course because of the things discussed in the second part. But I don't want you to feel that. Is that clear?
Yes.
Right? So objectives should be, the minimum objective I have explained to you.
Yeah.
So and I gave you the plan too, like what the long-term plan is for the course. Any question on that? No? Okay, that's good. That's good.
So after 1 month we inshallah also study namaz, the prayer, salati, yeah. So that will also be covered, inshallah.
Okay, so let's start from here, and I will mention the words which everybody should know. Right? Yeah. Okay, Ji.
I have a question. Why did you choose Surah Araf to start with? You could have started with Surah Fatiha or some simpler one for beginners, because this is very complex for
That's a good question. That's a good question. Because when we started this course from last weekend, before the last weekend, we were continuing with this surah.
The new course should start with something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so we want to, there was a couple of options. We just stopped there at that time, right? And go with as I said, start with the easier surah, which everybody knows. That was one of the options. But you will see that in Quran, words repeat themselves. And inshallah we will do that, as I said, in a month or so, because we are close to the end of
Surah
Juz 8. So we want to reach a milestone. End of Juz 8 is like a milestone where we can reach. We stop there, and during that time, the newer students like you will be able to develop the necessary vocabulary, that when we reach, then when Surah Fatiha or Surah Fil or other small surahs are taught, with that vocabulary that you have developed within the first month, it will become very easy, inshallah. So what you're doing, we will inshallah do that, but after a month. And during that, what's your objective? The objective will be, what does inna mean? What does rabbakum mean? What does allazi mean? What does wa, fi, thumma, ala? Wa again.
Shams and Qamar, everybody knows Shams and Qamar.
B. What does B mean? What does A or ala mean? Lahu. What does that mean? So that will be vocabulary which will go a long way. Then you can focus on the more difficult things because this will be easy for you. So the first month, if you could just focus on the words I just mentioned, and inshallah when we reach Surah Fatiha or Surah Fil, those will be super easy because we will be only focusing on a few words there, and rest we will already know because of the work we did in the first month of this course. So that's what I'm saying. In the first month, the objectives are different for different students. Older students should know everything which is taught here. They should participate and know everything. They're expected to know this. But the newer students, that's not the expectation. And what the expectation is that they will focus on the easier words which I will mention. And learn those words to increase the vocabulary in the first month. And then when we go to the easier surahs which we already know, then that vocabulary will be very, very useful, and it will be easier to focus on the new words, more complicated words. That's what the plan is. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's for the new students to focus on the top 10 nouns, top 10 verb, the isms, the fi'ls, and the harf, right? To kind of recognize those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you come back, you can see where they are and what they mean too. So.
They come on every page of the Quran.
Yeah.
They are so commonly used. So if we could know that, then it will be, inshallah, easier. It will be very useful, inshallah. Okay. So what's first ayah we are going to do today is very easy. Who's going to do that?
Yes.
Brother Rafiq has raised his hand, so I cannot, say no to him. जी.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن ربكم الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش. That's it. Inna, indeed, Rabbakum, Lord of you all.
You see, today we learned Rabbukum. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum, Rabbuka, Rabbukum. It's actually Rabbukum. It's actually Rabbukum. Rabbukum means what? Lord of you all. The only thing happened is, this word before it, that word doesn't like fish on the ism. That doesn't like fish on the ism. So this inna forces this word to replace its dhamma with the fatha. Ish with the fatha. Its meaning does not change. It is still Lord of you all. So everybody, including the new students, should know this word now. So that's a common goal. Inna means?
Indeed.
Indeed. We should know this too. Inna, indeed. No doubt. And Rabbakum, Lord of you all.
Here we can do Rabbuhu once again, actually, if I suggest, if you accept it. There's a good point here, Rabbuhu.
Okay.
Rabbuhu, yeah.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum, Rabbuka, Rabbukum,
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Ibrahim, senior. Do Rabbuhu. Like you mean it.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum, Rabbuka.
Did you say Rabbukum?
Yeah.
Or whom?
Rabbuhum. He said kum.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. I cannot hear it.
Rabbuhum.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum, Rabbuka, Rabbukum, Rabbu.
You just said Rabbi or Rabbi. Yeah, it's longer. It's not Rabbi. It's Rabbi. And I heard somebody saying Rabbuka. It's not Rabbuka. Rabbuka. That's it. The end. Don't prolong it. Rabbuka. Rabbukum. Rabbi. Prolong here. Rabbi. And then Rabbuna. Rabbuna. Na is also longer. No, not just Rabbuna. No. Rabbuna. Okay, Ibrahim. Do it properly now.
Rabbuhu, Rabbukum, Rabbuka, Rabbukum, Rabbi.
Rabbuna. Okay. Rabbuna. Yeah.
Inna indeed Rabbakum, Lord of you all, Allahu, His Lord.
No, Allahu.
Allah, Allah.
Allah.
Allah is Allah.
Nabi who put Allah.
Allahu. Okay, he is going this way.
Allahu.
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 Should be Allahu.
Allah, Allazi, the one who khalaqa, created. He created.
There is a he in there.
He created as-samawat, skies, and al earth, He in sittati, 6 ayyam days, summa then astawa.
No.
Istawa. Established.
Who is?
He established.
Himself.
He established himself. Allah upon al-arsh. Throne. Indeed, Lord of you all, Allah is Allah, the one who created skies and earth in 6 days. Then He established Himself on the throne.
On the throne.
Very good.
Outstanding, mashallah. Chage ho.
You said one thing, as-samawat. As-samawat is heavens or sky?
Heavens or skies, both are there. Both are there. Yeah, you're right. So, for the vocabulary for the new.
Yeah.
Inna Rabbakum Allah Allazi as-samawat al-ard fi thumma ala. At least this, if not more.
Al-Ard is singular and Samawat is plural.
Also take कोई नहीं. All right. So okay. Who wants to do the next? Who has prepared it? Has anybody prepared the next part? Everybody is supposed to prepare, right? And even the new students. Everybody is supposed to come prepared, at least have a look at what it means. Huh? Okay, Abdul Rafi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يغشي الليل النهار يطلبه حثيثا والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره.
That's good.
يغشي, he covers.
Yoshi, not Yoch. Yoch, fine.
He covers.
He covers?
He covers?
Did you say he covers?
Yeah.
Is this a real meaning? Is everybody in agreement with what he said? What did you say? He covers. He said he covers. Covers. He's standing mudar. What's the first word? He's supposed. I'm gonna give him hard time because he knows. He's supposed to know everything which is taught. He should be like a teacher now. Okay. So I expect him to learn, know everything. So I will give him hard time. What's the first word?
So Al-Shah means he made someone cover. So then Yoshi, he will make someone cover.
He will, or he makes.
He makes.
Or he will make.
He makes, or he will make
Someone cover.
someone cover.
Yeah.
Someone covers something else. So Ghashiya, he covered himself. He covered himself with something with himself. And Aghsha, he used something to cover something else. He caused someone to cover something. Sirf only with a zabar at or alif with a zabar at the start, a hamza. Ghashiya, and the next derivative is Aghsha. Aghsha is like what? Awna. Aghsha, Aghna, Yughni, Aghsha, Yughshi. So this is not for the new student. So if you don't understand this, don't worry. Inshallah you will one day. Okay.
So Yughshi, he makes someone cover. Al-layl, the night. An-nahar, the day. Yatlubu, he seeks it.
Yeah, he seeks,
Or
he
will
pursues. He seeks, he pursues, that's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
he seeks who it hafifan, rapidly. So
Rapidly.
hafifan,
You know more about this or no?
no.
Anybody knows more about this word? Hafisa. What's the first word?
Hacha?
Hatha. Hatha. So hatha means what? Hatha means he urged on. Like for example, Abdul Rafi is going ahead of me and I going right following him and I say, move faster. Go faster. Fast. Like people do to animals, right? When they're slow, the herd is going really slow. And the shepherds that do what? With a stick, he pushes them and pokes them and say, urge them. Go faster. Did you understand? This is called hatha. Hafiz is the one who does that continuously. This is ism sifa. So you don't know what is ism sifa now. That's okay. But many of us know what is ism sifa, which happens continuously. Right? So urging on continuously. The one who urges on continuously.
Wa and Ashams, the sun. Wa and Al-Qamar, the moon.
Can everybody hear him? Halima, can you hear? Hard. Yeah, so be loud a little bit.
Wa and Ashams, the sun. Wa and Al-Qamar, the moon. Wa and Al-Nujum, the stars. Musakharatin, subjecting, or
Where do we come on TPI?
Musakharat,
سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما
Where will the Musakharat will come in TPI? Close to it.
Musakhar.
What's the first word?
Sakhara.
Sakhara. What does Sakhara mean?
He's subjected.
He subjected.
He gave in control.
He took control.
He made submissive. He made submissive. When we the dua of traveling is what? Subhanallazi sakhara lana. You're riding a horse. To ride a horse has to be submissive. So you're able to control it. It has to be submissive. So who made it submissive? Sakhara lana. He made submissive for us. Sakhara lana haza. This the one I'm riding right now. So sakhara means he made submissive. Made submissive. So what is musakharat now?
Musakharat, the
Can you
one,
do the TPF?
the one which is made submissive.
The one?
Those who are made submissive.
And they are okay.
Mafool.
Mafool. Yeah, mafool.
Okay, so those who are made submissive, be with amrihi, his command.
Yeah.
He will make cover, or
He makes.
he makes cover the night, the day.
He covers both of them. He covers the day and the night. Because but Yughshi was to cover one thing with the other, right?
Night to day.
Okay, so how you would do that now?
Okay, so he makes cover the night with the day, or to the
Do
day.
that, or you could do the otherwise too. Okay, that's okay. Yeah,
So he makes cover the night to the day,
with the day.
with the day, seeking it and urging it on, or urging it.
Urging it down. Yeah.
And the sun and the moon and the stars, those who are subjected with his command.
You translate musakhara differently, so use that one.
Those who are submissive with his command.
Those who are made submissive. It's maf'ul, right?
Yeah.
Musakhir and musakhar, there's difference between the two. This is maf'ul. So those who are made submissive with his order, with his command. Jazakumullah khair. So in this one, layl nahar. This is good vocabulary. Layl means night, nahar means day. Wa. Ash-shams, we know this. Sun, qamar, moon, nujum, stars. Plural of najm. Bi, with. So at least if new students know this, that will be great.
Amrihi we learned today.
Oh, amrihi, yeah. Amrihi. We said amruhu. We said amruhu. But because of this bi, it is amrihi. But meaning is still the same. His command, his order. Right? So for new students, like more than half of the ayah, almost half of the ayah, they don't know. Easy stuff. So over here, he covers the night with the day, and what happens? Day urges on. Day is after the night and urges on, and it just keeps pushing it forward. That's what it means.
When you say Yushir, Layl and Nahar, what's the order, like which one cover which? Layl, is it like same? You can have both meaning or like both?
That's what I know. Both meanings. You can say that night covers the day, day covers the night. But you know, see,
but if something else, because this can cover, but if something else, they use two different other nouns, then does order matters or?
Over here you see both are maf'ul here. Right?
Yes.
Here is a both are maf'ul. So order doesn't matter. Most of the people said light covers the day. But if you look at it, if you look at the solar system, actually it is a day that covers the night. Night is just absence of a day.
But I heard like night comes first.
Well, if you like that, you can do that. I have no objection to it. Many people have done that.
Start first.
Like night is running up, sorry, day is running after the night and makes it go move forward all the time, continuously.
Yeah, in Urdu we say talb karna. I have a talb, demand. I actually chase it because I need it. This is my talb. Talb, yeah.
We say talibul ilm. What does that mean? Seeker of knowledge. The one who is pursuing the knowledge. So, yatlubu, he seeks it. Day seeks the night. It's going after the night and makes the night go fast continuously. Like a shepherd makes his animals go fast continuously by poking them with a stick. Is it clear? Yeah. All right. That's good.
One other question though.
You have a question? Sorry, I didn't see you.
Okay. Shouldn't it be washamsi or
Washamsi.
Why it should be washamsi?
ये वाव कस्मिया ये सूरा पढ़ा आजकल वशमसी
Oh.
So he's reading that surah. So washamsi.
Allah is not taking an oath. Allah is not saying, I swear by the sun. Allah is not saying that. Huh? If Allah was saying that, then it will be washamsi. Brother Arshad, this Brother Arshad.
He's gone.
Okay. Ibrahim. You want to go? Okay. Brother Azhar. Oh, Brother Azhar now. Because he raised his hand first also, so I ignored him at that time. So I hope you don't mind. Inshallah tomorrow, huh? Tomorrow. Remind me if I forget.
Stand over here.
Yeah.
अब इधर आ जाए. That's okay then. Wherever is comfortable.
ألا له الخلق والأمر تبارك الله رب العالمين. Allah is warning sign.
What's the word then? Be aware. Be aware.
Lahu for him. Halku. Al-Halku. All creations.
Okay.
Wal-Amr. Wal-Amru.
Wa.
And all orders.
Okay.
Tabaraka.
He blessed.
It's the first word.
Allah is
It's like tasa'ala. For older students, it's like tasa'ala. Where is tasa'ala? Over here. It belongs to this chapter. Is this the first word or no? Tabaraka is like tasa'ala. So what is the inside the word? He. Tabaraka, he was blessed. Literally, he was blessed. Okay.
So he blessed.
He was
Blessed. Allah, Rabbul Alameen, the Lord of all kingdom.
Words.
all the words of all the nations. Yeah. Okay. Combine it, please.
Be aware. All creation and all orders for him.
Only for him.
Only for him.
No.
Only for him. Allah was blessed.
Who is
the Lord of all
the world?
All the world.
So we can say Allah is blessed, because for Allah tenses don't matter. Allah was blessed, Allah is blessed, Allah will be blessed. Allah has always been blessed. You can say that. And it will continue to be blessed. There is a lot of barakah that Allah has and it gives to other people. Allah is blessed. Allah is blessed, the Lord of the world. So what is the relationship between Allah and Rabbul Alamin? Grammatically, what are they called? Brother Azhar, do you know? Mudaf. What is mudaf here? Rabbu is mudaf. Yeah. So Rabbul Alamin is mudaf. But I was saying the relationship between Allah and Rabbul Alamin.
Sifa.
So what is sifa?
Sifa is Rabb.
Rabbul Alamin together is sifa. Allah is right? Yeah, Rabbul Alamin. Allah is a sifa of Allah. Rabbul Alamin, the Lord of the world, and that is a sifa of Allah. Yes, Jazakumullah khair.
So what is the meaning of Allah lahu al-khalqul amr? In one sentence.
All the creation and all the commands belong to Him. He is the owner.
Only.
For Him means
Only.
He owns it. This is the Arabic way of saying. For example, say he has a car. You say sayyaratu lahu. Say lahu. This is Arabic way of saying it. It means all the creation and all the commands belong to Him, because lahu has come before. So what I said for the older students who has come into this class for some time, what does it mean? Because al-khalqu and wal-amru, that is mubtada. Al-khalqu is mubtada number 1. Al-amru mubtada number 2. What is lahu? What is in the terms of Jumla Ismiya? What it is called? It's jar majroor. Muta'alliq bil khabar. So muta'alliq bil khabar has come before a proper noun mubtada. So there is ikhtisas in it. We will say all the creation and all the orders only belong to Him. So this is lahu has come before. That gives the meaning of only. Is it clear? Yeah.
Lahu is mutallaq bil
khabar. So it was al-khalaqu wal-amru lahu. then it will say all the creation and all the orders or commands are for him, but only comes because lahu is muqaddam, it has come before its normal spot. So that is why we do ikhtisam. So we did only one ayah, we will conclude with this. Indeed, your Lord is Allah, the one who created the skies and the earth in 6 days. Then he established himself on the throne. He makes cover the night by the day. It pursues it continuously, urging on, and the sun and the moon and the stars are made submissive by his command. Be aware, all the creation and all the commands only belong to him. Allah is blessed, the Lord of all nations. That's all. Any question? Yes, sir.
There is a word kul, right? Kul. And you said like amar, all, like all orders and all creature, right? There is a separate word for them, like
kul.
Oh yeah, okay. But what does al mean then?
Alhamdu.
Alhamdu, all the praise.
Because all.
Al khalqu, all the creation. So it's al lam al jins. Lam al jins. Al jins, jins. All kinds of creation. Is it clear? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.